Calm. This tutorial is going to answer a question from Brad Johnson, and he's wondering how to replace this matte in a photo of his with the color and texture of the sand. So basically putting sand everywhere there's matte and keeping the shadow intact. So the photo is Brad Johnson's, and I'll show you how to do it and hopefully show him how to do it. So the easy part is going to be replacing all this matte in the light, and then the tricky part will be getting the shadow correct. So the first thing I'm going to do is press Ctrl J to duplicate my background. And to start out, I'm just going to use the regular clone tool. And so press the S key or click over here. And then selecting an area close to where you want to clone, I'm going to select over there and then clone right beside the leg. And I'm going to use the patch tool later on, but for the patch tool to work, you need a good edge that doesn't merge into something else like a foot. So I'm going to paint sand all around this person, and then I can quickly replace the rest of the matte. So I'm going to skip a little bit now. All right, so you see I've cloned a little path all around here. That's where I'm going to make my patch tool path. And in the patch tool, make sure you're on this third one down here, patch tool, not the spot healing brush or the other ones. And this one's great for replacing large areas of color. And when it replaces it with the texture that you head to. And it doesn't matter about the colors. So Photoshop will match the color variation. Now you can see I'm on a darker color, but that's okay just as long as the texture matches up. Maybe I'll pick some over here that texture is a little more similar. Photoshop does a great job of blending it so you can't see where the line was. And you can see that this here dot is repeated, and people can often spot repetition really easily. So I'm just going to create a little patch circle around there and replace that. Alright, so I'm done that part. I'm going to do a similar technique for this whole area. So using the clone tool again, I'm going to paint a little path all around this person. Alright, so I've cloned a little path all the way around, so now I can use the patch tool again. So click on that and then just draw. And I didn't bother worrying about the shadow, which was under here. I'll deal with that at the end. We have to get away the blue in any case, so I'll replace the blue in the first step. And I'm just going to pick a big sand area, which is from over here. And you can see that it worked out pretty good. If there's any small problem areas that look a little funny, you can select them and give them a new sand texture from like over there. And alright, so I'm going to do this middle part and exact same technique. I'm just going to clone in some sand right close to our body and then use the patch tool again. Alright, so I've cloned all the way around the arms, and now using the patch tool, again I'm going to just select and then grab